No, 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 no. Oh my. Wow. Oh my god, man. I mean, I really. Oh, I love this episode so much because of so much shit that went down. So much tragedy. So much, nobody is safe, but. Oh, damn. I never cried before, but I might fucking cry this time. Oh my god, how the fuck am I gonna get through this? All right, we're talking RWBY, end of the beginning, and this is the final, I believe, episode of the season. This is the final episode of Volume 3, and of course, till next season. And oh my god, how do I get through this shit, man? I don't want to believe it. I really don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it. Like, I'm in denial right now. This is how people felt when Neji ate it, dude. Oh my god. Oh wow. I don't know how to get through this. Okay, so what we had here, of course, we had Ozpin versus Crimson, and that was pretty good battle. But we don't really see what happened to Ozpin. I don't know if it skipped or something like that. But I didn't see anything that happened to Ozpin other than Crimson beating Ozpin, I guess. We had Weiss and RWBY with the gang. Of course, Yang is fucked up, Blake is fucked up, and everybody's like, oh my god, Pyrrha and John are still in there. And RWBY and Weiss is like, okay, we'll get them. We'll go get them. You guys stay here while everybody's evacuating the school, because the school is being taken over by monsters, aka kaijus. Oh my god, dude. They really, man, like, oh. My favorite character, Pyrrha, man, she is so amazing. Epic fight with her and Crimson. Like, they fight. But as you know, she was with Jean, and they were going to go get some help and stuff because Ozpin was fighting Crimson. But fuck, Pyrrha, man. And then we get the Pyrrha and Jean moment, and then it's like, yes, but then it's like, no, because I know where this is going. I know where this is fucking going, and exactly where it went. Right when Pyrrha kisses John, she pushes him into the little pod. It shoots out. She says, you can't come with me, Jean. Bye. She kisses John, of course. John goes flying. John's screaming his little head off. He, of course, calls Weiss and says, please go save Pyrrha. Like, he's like just frustrated. He's just like, he's about to break down. Pyrrha goes after Crimson. They have this epic, great fight. Like, Pyrrha's holding her own. For a little bit, I was like, Pyrrha doesn't need that maiden shit. She has it within her. She could conquer this. She could, she should say, like, I don't need that shit. I'm Pyrrha, bitch. I'm Pyrrha Nikos. And then we see RWBY going after, they're fighting all these monster stuff. Weiss helps her climb up the tower so she can go help Pyrrha. Pyrrha is overmatched by Crimson. Her power, of course, that big old kaiju looking thing just like destroys like the tower. And oh my god, man, I don't want to. Oh, I'm so just depressed right now. Like, Crimson, you bitch. She gets her arrow. She hits Pyrrha in the Achilles, and right away I was thinking Achilles. Right away I was thinking about that. And Pyrrha's hurt. Pyrrha tells Crimson, do you believe in destiny? And Crimson's like, I actually do. She gets her arrow. She shoots Pyrrha right in the chest. Some things start forming, though, like a magical kind of things. And it's not, there's no body. There is no body. So I'm holding out hope. There is no body of Pyrrha, but Crimson kind of like reaches towards her and like just dissolves her. And then the crown, of course, Pyrrha's crown comes crashing to the floor. So Pyrrha just dissolves. It's no body. So, but Pyrrha got, I don't know, man. RWBY shows up. RWBY looks, sees what happens to Pyrrha, goes crazy, immenses this great power. Crimson goes somewhere. That big old kaiju thing goes somewhere. I guess it's frozen, so to speak. And then after it's all said and done, like, she can't remember. She wakes up in her home. Her dad's there. Of course, Crow's there. Crow explains things. Like, she has a hidden power. Of course. Yang's missing an arm. Blake has left. Weiss's daddy came to pick her up. Pyrrha she's gone. Like, she's just gone. And then we have them going to Haven. They found the lead. They're going to Haven. Jean's going, of course. Nora's going. The other dude, I forget, Lee's going. Yang is just depressed as fuck. Blake is somewhere doing her thing. Nobody knows where Ozpin is. That's why I'm holding out hope, maybe, because Ozpin and Pyrrha. The school is overrun. Like, just total despair. I mean, this is more despair than Empire Strikes Back. And Empire Strikes Back is the go-to to, like, you know, think of things that ended not the hero's way. And then we get like a Kaguya looking chick at the end, like a Naruto Kaguya looking chick. And she's just doing this nasty, great monologue stating how Ozpin, bitch, your ass is mine. What do you take from this episode? I just so much to talk about. Like, I love Pyrrha so much. She is my favorite character. I love Pyrrha with Jean. I love that kiss. I hate the fact that, you know what? They might actually have the cojones and say Pyrrha is dead. It might have. I don't know. We don't see a body. I'm hoping that a lot of things I'm sure of. A lot of things I say, that motherfucker ain't dead. But with Pyrrha, the way they did it and the really, like, the subtle hints that maybe she's alive, but yet it just feels like she's just gone. That's it. And that maybe she'll come back as a, you know, a memory of Jean, or, you know, like, kind of encourage him to keep moving forward. I'm gone, but you're still here. You need to keep fighting. Like, if we see that, it's done. Like, she's gone. There's no way bringing her back. If we see that in the future seasons of RWBY, then it's over. And it just sucks, man. It sucks that if whoever's rooting for Pyrrha and Jean to get together, to have that happen, and to might not have the actual couple. You get that awesome kiss, but you might not have these two living happily ever after. And that's what the beauty of this episode is. I always state, like, okay, there is just not enough weight to a lot of things in, like, you know, anime or whatever I watch, like, story wise. There's not a lot of weight. There's not a lot of character deaths. You don't feel like these characters are in danger. You don't feel like they're ever going to get hurt. But that's the beauty of this episode in this season. They set it up so nicely. They have nicely well written villains and villainess. They have nicely simple stories, and the way that it all came together, the way it all happened at the end of this volume 3, of the end of this episode, it was beautiful, man. It was beautiful to watch. It was hard to watch, and that is what is beautiful about watching this episode. It was hard to watch, knowing that some of your favorite characters are going to eat it, and some of them are going to get hurt really, really bad. Yang gets hurt really, really bad. She loses an arm, and you could feel for her. RWBY steps up. I said that RWBY hasn't really gotten that much to do, but I think this is now her time to really step up, to really see what she's got. My girl Pyrrha, man, I love Pyrrha so much. I'm just so depressed about her. I'm so depressed that we might not see her at all in the next season. I'm depressed knowing that she's probably gone for good. But yeah, I still hold out a little hope that she's still alive. I'm depressed that we do get the Jean and Pyrrha moment. Finally, the kiss, but then that's it. Like, I'm very depressed right now, and that's a good thing. It's a good depressed. It's a good depressed knowing that this episode did its job. It kept me entertained. Great action sequences, great heartfelt moments, great despair. That is an episode. I know a lot of people don't really agree with me when it comes to, you know, weight, and when it comes to basically, you know, characters don't need to die to make it a great episode, which is very much true. You don't have to go the Dark Knight route. However, it just brings a little something to the table. It makes you kind of at the edge of your seat. And that's why sometimes Walking Dead works so good, but then sometimes it just doesn't, because you don't feel like there's a threat. With here, I thought Crimson was a great threat. I thought overall what happened in this episode was fantastic, even though I'm so fucking depressed. Like, I want to cry right now. I love Pyrrha so much. That's it, man. I mean, I'm so shocked coming into watching this episode how great it was. It is by far, if I were to rate it on a scale, a 10 out of 10. You need to watch this episode. This season overall was just a great overall season, and just the way it ended just brings it up a notch. I think it's definitely it's the best ending of the season out of the two. And I was getting a little bit Avatar feel for it. You know, Last Airbender, a little bit more Legend of Korra. I was getting that feel to it. I don't know if anybody else has. So, beautiful episode. Well done episode. Everything great. 10 out of 10 for me. I'm Dan to Make It Down, son. Push that subscribe button. Would really appreciate it. Like the video if you like it. Comment below if you believe Pyrrha is alive or dead. Like, I'm just so depressed right now. Like, fuck, man. I love my girl Pyrrha so much, man. Oh, my God. All right, I'm out of here. Thank you, guys. Great episode. It was a great season. Damn.